Hey everybody, Jacques Howard here. You probably know me from the Trenton 365 segments such as the Performing Arts page. But tonight in this setting, I'm sitting down in a new space and I am stoked. This is my second time hosting the House of Robot at the space of my friend Bill Nobes. I want you all to virtually help me welcome to the House of Robot, Keith Beck.
Wow, what an introduction, man. Thank you. Thank you, Jacques. Thank you, Mr. Bill. And I'm going to play a couple songs for you. Hope I don't mess them up too bad. This first song's called Already, and it goes like this. Over now, there's nothing in here we forgot to do. But I can't believe it, but I will if you want me to. But pass me that ashtray, show me that rope. I promise not to lose it if you promise not to hope. See you later. Open up the door, let the air come through. Forget that I said it. Put it with the things you regret to pursue. What's the difference? It's all decided before we arrive, also divided. Those long lights blinking in your eyes. Already can't remember what it was about. You're ready, I've already been there and checked it out. Underneath the garbage, the wishes, the decay. We started out protected, but time got in the way. Some trust on the water, dust on the light. I wanna bring you up the stairs, but all we do is fight. Already can't remember what it was about. You're ready, but I've already been there and checked it out. Already, I can't remember what it was about. Oh yeah. Already, can't remember what it was about. You're ready, I've already been there and checked it out. This song called Already. This next song's called Fishing Line. The strings pull tight, still won't bleed. German idea growing up your sleeve. Some things tend to get confused. Temptation loosens what it doesn't use. Connections freeze compared to some. Seconds don't matter, then you won't miss one. Uneven bent, but never mind. The key still fits, but so does mine. To illuminate the soft decline, I got my pool and my fishing line. Give me some, half as much. Lift me up, not enough fishing line. Your fingers tearing up my spine. I got my pole and my fishing line. Fingers tearing up my spine. I got my pole, I got my fishing line. Yeah. talking birthstones, I'm talking tombstones. Strange as it seems, neither of it's chemical. Simplicity treats you like a friend, but it's nothing you can't end. To illuminate on the dot design, I got my pool and my fishing line. Lift me up half as much, give me some, not enough fishing line. Your fingers tearing up my spine, I got my pole and my fishing line. Fingers tearing up my spine, I got my pole, I got my fishing line. Fishing line, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody needs some fishing line every once in a while. Toss it in, see what happens. Okay, first song with the capo. This next song is called White Bouquet. It's off of my last CD that I put out, which is a pretty much a home demo type of thing. And this song is called White Bouquet. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I dream of a white bouquet and I cry when I hear your name. I'm not looking to fall in love. It was there before it was lost. She took a pencil from her book of poems, 'cause she said she felt like writing back home. And she asked me what's on my mind. I said, if I tell you, can't sleep with you tonight. And I dream of a white bouquet and I cry when I hear your name. I'm not looking to fall in love. It was there before it was lost. She never thought she'd make it so far in a world so lonely. She took a picture of a million hearts, a million pictures of a world so lonely. And I dream of a white bouquet and I cry when I hear your name. I'm not looking to fall in love. It was there before it was lost. Will be in time. She will fly or fall in the sunshine. And if I love you, will you be all mine? She said, if I tell you, can't sleep with you tonight. And I dream of a white bouquet and I cry when I hear your name. I'm not looking to fall in love. It was there before it was lost. It was there before it was lost. There's a little ditty for you. And this next song's called, drum roll please, this song's called Fuck Ups. And I wrote this about 1.5 years ago. Maybe not even, I don't know. Last June, so it hasn't even been a year. I remember that. Okay, here we go. Take one, Fuck Ups. Here's to me and you and the man on the moon, the little boy blue and all the fuck-ups. Here's to me and mine and a love so divine. Here's to standing in line with all the fuck-ups. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Well, here's to all the best and all the rest of what's left. Here's the thumping on your chest just like a fuck-up. Well, I sit at home and watch my world explode down an empty road full of fuck-ups. 1 good? Why can't there be brotherhood? Why can't I say I love you? Why can't you say you love me too? Is it too hard to get by every day in our lives? It's just too hard. It's just too hard to do. Stay at home, I watch my world explode down an empty road full of fuck-ups. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3.
All right, Keith Beck, man. Well done, well done.
Thank you.
All right, man. I'll tell you what, I like how you finished that up with that little, I guess it's a harmonizing move with the shaking of the guitar.
Oh, that, yeah. Well, it's better than smashing it. At least here. I don't want to smash it here.
No, please don't. Please don't. Welcome to House of Robot.
Thanks for having me.
For sure, bro. And it's been a pleasure, just my time with you during the pre-interview stuff and then even today before this gig started. I want to touch on a couple of things that we talked about during the pre-interview, and it was, number one, your sound, right? And I'm of that age where, the Monkees is what I'm hearing, and I'm hearing the Stones in there as well. I know that you bill yourself as a 70s solo electric guitar player. Am I hearing those things in you?
Yeah, I can't get away from it. It's what I grew up with. I grew up with the Beatles. By the time I was 5 years old, I would listen to the Beatles' Hard Day's Night album, Meet the Beatles, and Rubber Soul by the time I was 5. So I grew up with that. And that's still there. But after that, which was many, many, many years, nothing was better than the Beatles for me for a long time. But then I got into, like Iggy Pop and Lou Reed. And that turned me around to see how different it was from the Beatles and still be fantastic. So hopefully some of that shows too.
Yeah, that's awesome. I want to also talk about the importance of how you share and showcase your brand. There's this awesome video that's on your website. You know which one I'm going.
I know what you're going. You're going for the first 5 seconds of the video. That's what you're going for.
Yeah, so I'm going for the first 5 seconds of the video because it shows this showmanship and this character that you can jump into and jump out of, in this awesome ease. And for those of you who haven't seen it, we'll run a link of it later on when we reshare this live stream. But the long and short of it, you're dressed in 70s kind of psychedelic, funky gear, and you're presented as a woman, and you're presenting yourself. So why don't you take us from there and just talk about this video?
Well. So I wrote a song called Dry Tears, and I wanted to make a video because every song needs a video now. So I'd rather just listen to the music, but you can get a good video out of it if you have the right dress. But so I thought about just doing a takeoff of the beat. I forget the name of the '60s show, Beat Club. That was it. The girl would come out, we got these songs, we got a new artist here. Here's Led Zeppelin, or whatever the hell they say. So I figured, okay, I got to get a girl to do that. And I said, oh, hell with that. Let me just do it. So I got lucky because it was we were shooting like the week after Halloween. So right when Halloween ended, I said, I can go to the Halloween store and get a dress half price. So I just found this weird thing. I'm like, all right, let's try it. Let's do it. I got a wig and everything, so. If
you only knew Bill Nobes prior to that, we could have probably found one for you. Ain't that right, Bill?
Absolutely. I heard that on our last conversation. I remember that.
All right, so check this out, man. While going through your music and doing some research, it's important for me to make a connection, with the artists who I'm going to be chatting about, especially when it's in a segment like this, a small environment where it's just the three of us. I always appreciate artists and people who are public about their humanity, about loss, because I think that that's one way that we can really help each other by sharing what we've gone through in tough situations and the relationships that we've had and how important they are. I know that you've got this wonderful song that you're going to be playing for us shortly in the next set. I'd like for you to take us there, do a lead into what that song is,
Sure.
and then jump right into it.
Sure. It's in D. And, well, this song's called Someday. A friend of mine, when I was really young and I was just getting into the open mics at the time, ran into this dude named Jamie Heath, and we just hit it off right away. We had a little competitive edge towards each other, which was good. It was a good thing. And he was a really nice guy, but, fast forward 30-something years, whatever. And he died, I believe it's like a year and a half ago or something. But right after he died, I started writing a song. I never finished it, never did anything with it. And then I started recently, like 2 months ago or something, in December it was. I was just looking for other bits that I had and what I could write a whole song. I needed another song is what I'm saying. And I was just looking at some stuff and I saw that. But what made me think of that was, and I completely forgot, was I had a dream, and he came to me in this dream. And I've had that a couple times with people that I've known. And he was just standing there, looking like he did 35 years ago, not like the heavier guy with the gray beard that I knew towards the end. And he's just standing there. He's looking at me as I passed him. He didn't say anything. But I knew there was something there. I have dreams like that every once in a while, and there was just some connection. So that's what made me go back to that song. Yeah. And it's a song called Someday, and I have a recording and a video I made, but just a montage video type of thing. And the song's called Someday, and it's definitely from my friend Jamie. All right, it goes like this. Hold on a second. Wrong key. Goodbye, friend, till we meet again someday. I heard you wrote me a song. We'll write another one someday. Time is right, time is always right. It's the last thing on our minds. Goodbye, friend, till we meet again. Took a whole world to carry you home, with 6 more miles to go. And when I feel all alone, I'll still make it home today. Love is right, love is always right. It's the last thing on our minds. Goodbye, friend, till we meet again. Love is right, love is always right. It's the last thing on our minds. Goodbye, friend, till we meet again. I heard your voice in a song, so I just sang along today. Time is right, time is always right. It's the last thing on our minds. Goodbye, friend, till we meet again. And that's that. All right, so next song I'm going to do is a song called Valentine Girl, which is also in the same tuning. I used to write with a lyricist, and it was a great partnership. And so some of these songs that I'm doing here tonight, like this next one, Valentine Girl, he wrote the lyrics, and we did it for quite a few years. And all right. I'm not used to playing with my fingers as much as I'd like to be. Anyway, Valentine Girl, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wish I could be the one to suck the sugar from your dress. There's nothing greater, I wish, nothing less, I guess. That's why I cover the Valentine Girl. Now I wake up on the outside, closer than you deny. There's always someone on the inside, always through the inside. That's why I cover the Valentine Girl. Deep, deep, dark devil, you. Only you know what you do. I have dreams the same as you. Yeah, how I wish I could be the one just to crawl through your skin and suck the sugar from your dress. Yes, that's why I cover the Valentine Girl. Deep, deep, dark devil, only you know what you do. I have dreams and dreams the same as you. That's why I cover the Valentine Girl, cover the Valentine Girl. Cool.
Wow.
That would make me cry.
Yeah, that one's a little touching. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
It's fun.
That's pretty sweet. I
It's
mean,
fun
I've
and-
never gotten that myself from it. You know what I mean? I've never looked at it that way. Can I ask why? Why? I mean,
I don't know, man. It just hit me.
beautiful. That's sweet.
Can you tell us what it's about?
See, I don't know. I didn't write the words. But you'd be funny to know. I always thought it was about a transvestite.
That's why I touched Bill so much. Isn't that amazing stuff? I love
fair
how
enough.
art
That's
mimics.
just-
Except, Zoe, can I put you on blast? Can I put you on blast? Come on, just say hi real quick. Come on. I'm going to lean over to the side. We're going to social distance, but I want to give a big shout out to my friend Zoe Perrone who is an amazing visual artist. And Zoe, can you just tell folks 30 seconds about your visual art style? Get out of here. Get out of here. Bye. Thank you.
30 seconds about my visual art style?
Yes, yes. We're limited on time, but we want to get you some screen time.
It's slimy and weird, and it's great, and you should check it out. It's on Instagram under Zoe Perron, zo.perron. That's me. And also keep watching House of Robot, because they're awesome and they support local artists, and keep doing what you're doing.
So thank you so much. All right, so I do take creative ability to be able to do things like that, because at times the mic is on me. So it was my pleasure to do that. But really, guys and gals and everyone else, make sure that you check out zo.perron on Instagram, and support local artists of all different types and buy their work. So Keith, back to you. Those last two cuts that you played, leading into it, you really were very candid, sharing about Jamie and his death and your relationship. And then the next tune was, I heard it a bit more upbeat in the melody, but it was still something that it was very, it felt very emotional.
Wow.
And I know Bill was saying that it brought tears to him. And you said that you don't know the lyrics, but I want you to talk about your experience with the power of performing, where it moves people to tears.
Well, all right, that Jamie song, the something, someday, I was playing it for my girlfriend, like before it was finished, I had it, and I got, I'm not in tune, I just tuned up, but I got at the very beginning, and then I started crying, and I said, all right, honey, I played it again, I started crying, so it really got to me, and I don't know, music can do that. Music can just, if I hear like Bridge Over Troubled Water, sometimes that song makes me cry. Some people laugh at that song, but that one makes me cry, and maybe some people cry at Motorhead, I don't know, but, music moves people, period. It's not, crying isn't the only emotion, it makes you happy, it can brighten your day. Yeah. You can be in a piss mood, and then you hear a monkey song, and it puts you in a great mood. See,
and I'm on the
I love the Monkees.
Cool. Well, I want to get back to the music, because that's why people are tuning in. And what do you have coming up in this next set?
Well, let's see. What do we got? I got a song that I wrote with the lyricist. His name is Rick. And this song is called 10th of Always. I used to have a band, original band called Zygmunt Bird, and a couple different incarnations of it, and a couple different albums here and there. So a lot of these tunes are on those albums. You can just probably Google Keith Beck, but Zygmunt Bird, Zigmanbird. You'll find a lot of my older material and stuff, and maybe some of those songs will make you cry. I don't know, but give it a listen, check it out.
All right. Do you need to tune yourself up?
No, I think I'm all right.
All right, cool. Well, listen, folks. Make sure that you continue to follow House of Robot and the artists and the talent that we're bringing to you, that you make sure that you reach out to them. Let them know that you heard about them via House of Robot, and contact us as well, because we're going to keep bringing you fantastic human beings who just happen to be artists, performing artists, that is. And virtually, let's welcome Keith Beck.
All right. The song's called The 10th of Always, and I never knew what it meant. I still don't. But the title, I just found out, I don't know if he got it from, there was this, I was Googling the Velvet Underground and Andy Warhol, and the transvestite Candy Darling talked about how she met Andy Warhol at a bar called The 10th of Always. So that's the name of the song. I don't know what it's about, but maybe you do. Laughed and watched the edges curl. At home in a falling world. Don't look now, you know I will. Another sin your size, with nervous near your eyes. I shake and swallow your surprise. Soon to see all there was to see. We move between the marks, a trick to all your enemies while they're sleeping through the dark. If I could be your eyes to look at them and die, well, I shake and swallow your surprise. But you're good, and I should believe you if I could. I'm gonna break awake on the 10th of our way. We laughed and watched the edges curl. At home in our falling worlds, what's mine is yours to kill. Don't look now, what you know I will. Another sin your size, but nervous near your eyes. I shake and swallow your surprise. And you're good, and I should believe you if I could. Well, I'm gonna break awake on the 10th of our way. And that's that one, ladies and gentlemen. The 10th of Always. This is my last CD. I titled it Scorpio because that was the song I wrote. And guess what? This is the song. There you go. Take me down for another ride. She wrote in a note on the pocket on my side. Dust and happiness, clean and cruel, live with one another and break all the rules. What is willed and what will be, and what will leave you still wanting me. And then while we're at it, we never could have ever imagined. Take me down for another ride. She rolled in a note in the pocket on my side. Dust and happiness, clean and cruel. Live with one another and break all the rules. What is willed and what will be, and what will leave you still wanting me. And then while we're at it, try not to stop it, and hold one another like we never could have ever imagined. Yeah, it's a song called Scorpio off of my last CD titled Scorpio. A lot of home demos on that. Did a cover of Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. Stevie Wonder's, I can't remember the song. And the Walker Brothers, The Sun Ain't Gonna Shine Anymore. So pay attention to that. So, I was talking about writing with a writing partner. This is, to me, this is from what I remember, one of the last songs we wrote. It's off of my album called Hypomania, which is right before Scorpio. And this song's called Goodbye Quicksand. Okay. Heaven yawns and lights a candle to you. Whispers in the shadows, I can see you. Just 3 steps to the light, and the castle's in the sky. You call mine. She flutters in the corner of the room. Whispers through the shadows, I can feel you. And I know I'm alive by the power I derive in your eyes. But then just where were you? Well, you can't stay here. Now really, I don't care. Goodbye, quicksand, I'm in. You can't stay here. Now really, I don't care. You say love will pass me by, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Just as clear and near as you are mine. Mysteries we climb and leave behind, to witness the bond between the dark and the light, between you and I. Just where were you? Well, you can't stay here. Now really, I don't care. Goodbye, quicksand, I'm in. You can't stay here. Now really, I don't care. Really, I don't care. Really, I don't care. Really, I don't care.
Man. Well, I think that's a great place for us to take a little break.
Cool.
Is that how you're feeling too?
Yeah, it feels great, man. It feels really good.
Okay, well,
I
you know,
love it.
I want to tell you this short introduction of your performing style has been very interesting. You've taken me through a bunch of different waves and emotions,
Cool.
and I
Thanks,
think
man.
you're welcome. And Keith Beck, man, I know House of Robot has this energy about this space, but I think what you've showcased in tonight's performance is something that I think that we're kind of all feeling, you know, who are here. You know, speaking of that, I want to go back to something that we talked about during the pre-interview, and that was like during this year, previous year, 2020, and how that has impacted performing artists. You know, there's no gigs, all that, the opportunities to play and perform. I'd like for you to just touch on that a little bit, like what it's been like for you, but then to also talk about, you know, how you're reemerging, you know, from that time.
In some ways, it's been really inspiring to buckle down and write some stuff, you know, because I think I was going through a period of this ain't good, no matter what I wrote, you know. And I just came out of my shell, and I've just really, I mean, over the past year or so, as a performer, I just feel really confident. I mean, in my younger days, I was cocky confident, you know what I mean? But now I'm confident, you know, I'm not overconfident, but I just feel really good about playing. I love my new Taylor guitar.
Hey, come on now. Wait. Because we're looking for sponsorships. We're going to go off into the weeds. We're going to pay. No. We want you to talk about that.
Okay.
I want you to do a straight up introduction of the equipment that you're using and make a pitch for them to do something, man.
No, I
They
get
can
you. man.
get you a guitar. Come on now.
Sure. I'd love that. Well, I got this at Guitar Center. You know, I went there and I said, you know, pretty soon I may have enough money to buy this. And I walked in there and I played it. I played a couple of them and I love this one. Go back like 2 weeks later, it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. So then I finally pulled the trigger on this. And I love it. It's an easy playing guitar. As far as amps, for 20 years, I've had a Yamaha tube amp, which I love. You plug it in, it's oomph, you know, you get that. But my back doesn't get it. I can't carry it around anymore. It's like 60 pounds, which isn't that heavy. But, you know, even if you have a cart, it's a pain in the ass, upstairs, this and that. So I switched to, I just got it, and I'm not 100%, you know, I haven't used it 100%. I've used it rarely, as a Quilter amplifier. They're a little on the expensive side, but they're like this, they're like, I don't know, 2 feet, you know, they're this big, and they weigh 17 pounds. They're loud as shit. They are loud. And they have a great sound. And for me, that's fine. I can pick that up in one hand and everything else, you know, on my back, and that's great. I don't have to hurt my back anymore. But so that's pretty much the equipment I've been using.
All right, so I'm going to interrupt you there
yeah, go
because,
ahead.
again, we're going to get back to the music in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
But, folks, this is another time where we can make a true pitch. You know, there's a lot of folks out there who are talking about brand ambassador stuff, this, and sponsorships and things of that nature. excuse me, what we're doing here at House of Robot and Trenton 365 Performing Arts is real. I mean, this is it. This is our lives. We're candid about what we're doing, and we want to see artists get an opportunity to reach a larger audience. And we're going to need help, whether that's a nonprofit organization, a for-profit business. Reach out to us. We can do some different things to give you opportunities and segments to sponsor different artists here, to come in and support with some equipment. Keith Beck just mentioned Quilter amps, Yamaha amps, as well as, and what was your guitar brand?
This one's a Taylor.
A Taylor. All right,
I
so Taylor.
I like Fenders too.
So Taylor, Fender. So what we're going to do is Jacques Howard Trenton 365 is going to be hitting y'all up this week on social media and other platforms just to say, hey, look, this is what's happening here in the central New Jersey region. It's in between New York and Philadelphia. There's a lot of talent here. We have a format where we're bringing fantastic original music to a very diverse and eclectic audience. And we're featuring artists, you know, like Skelly last week and also Keith Beck tonight. And this is an opportunity for you to get your product, your brand, et cetera, out in front of some audiences. And with that also being said, I say check out Black Cannabis, where I am known as the voice of Black Cannabis, where we're going to be educating, advocating, and supporting entrepreneurship in the cannabis space with a hyper focus on people who have been disenfranchised, African Americans, people of color, veterans, and the LGBTQ community. Now the business is out of the way, and we can get back to some of the fun stuff. At this time, we are going back to my man, virtually. 70s electric guitar soloist who loves the Monkees,
Yes.
the Beatles,
Mark
the Rolling
Bolan.
Stones.
You can't, yeah, obviously, yes. I'm a throwback to that. I can't get away from it. You know? I
All
like
right,
noise
everybody.
too. I can listen to some noisy crap. Noisy crap, and say, "Wow, this is good." You know, I like everything. Pretty much. All
Keith
right.
Beck, y'all.
Thanks, man. This is a song. This is my newest. I just wrote this song not too long ago, and I recorded it at home. And I had this guy mix it for me, and it sounds fantastic. I gotta say, it's a very big sounding thing, and I'm gonna be posting that pretty soon. It's a song called "Locked Up in My Room," and it goes like this. I look down my stairs and out my window. Feel somehow there's really no place to go. I can make believe there's light in the hallway, but it's really nothing but a shadow. Oh no. Love is in the air and I can't find it anywhere, but I'll find a place within my room. I look down my stairs through my window. It's cold inside and outside too. Well, I can make believe love shines in the hallway. Make believe is all I do, don't you? Well, love is in the air and I can't find it anywhere. Well, I'll find a place within my room. In my room I see the sun and old morning papers. To myself I sit alone. I'm alright with the little things that he gave us. Locked in my room I live tonight. So why do I stay? What can I do? Jump over the fence, climb onto the roof. Sick and tired of life outside. You stay in your world and I live in mine. Nothing hurts me when I'm not around. Locked in my room, hanging upside down. Nobody hurts when I'm not around. Every day is a brand new day, when all my dreams get washed away. Every day washed away like rain in the moon. But it's alright, no it ain't fair. Well, I don't care, I'm locked up in my room. Yeah, Hey, locked up in my room. You know, locked up in my room. Locked up in my room. Yeah, locked up in my room. We'll end it like that. How's that? How's that? All right, a couple more songs here. What is this one? This is a song called, I don't know, it has a couple different titles. I Die to Confuse You, To Confuse You. Mr. Derek, if you're watching. To Confuse You. Here we go. It's called Confuse You. Something to throw into somebody's eye, shorter than you with a brighter headlight. Visions to keep, I turn for the rest and live to forgive you, then burn inside your heaven. I die to confuse you, confuse you, confuse you. I die to confuse you. Is looking at you a shadow in life, sharpen your sides or your bottle in bed. Seconds will bend for what I don't have, but I live to forgive you, but it's just too sad. I die to confuse you, confuse you, confuse you. I die to confuse you. Crossing the line, doubtless advice turns 1,000 red lights. Let her under the door, she's marked as she is worn. I live to forgive you, then burn inside your heaven. I die to confuse you, confuse you, confuse you. I die to confuse you. I die to confuse you, confuse you. To confuse you, ladies and gentlemen. Should I do one more? Yeah. All right, man. This is a song that I did with my band Zygmunt Bird off of one of our CDs. The CD was titled Yes, because we want it to be positive, folks. Yes, and this song is called Crazy, dedicated to the guys in the band. Make me crazy, oh yeah you do. I waited my whole life for you, waited my whole life for you. You make me crazy, it's plain to see. With every kiss you give to me, every little kiss you give to me. There's nothing else, I swear, nothing else feels better. You're the closest thing on earth that there is to heaven. You make me crazy, oh yeah you do. Will you make me crazy? Oh yeah, you do. And you make me crazy. Oh yeah, you do. I waited my whole life for you. Waited my whole life for you. You make me crazy. I love you. And everything it is you do, every little thing it is you do. There's nothing else, I swear, nothing else feels better. You're the closest thing on earth there is to heaven. You're the closest thing on earth that there is to heaven. You're the closest thing on earth there is to heaven. And you make me crazy. Oh yeah, you do. You make me crazy. Oh yeah, you do. You make me crazy. Oh yeah, you do. Baby, you make me crazy.
How much time we got there?
We're at 8:58.
Oh wow, we got less than 2 minutes, but I just wanted to.
That's cool.
I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate your performance. I appreciate your art, and just give yourself 30 seconds, but give me some time to sign us off.
Well, I first want to thank both of you guys. I mean, this is a really fantastic thing you're doing, not just for me, but for everybody that you do it with. I mean, talent is everything, man. You know, inspiration, talent, feelings. I don't know what to say. You gave me 28 seconds too much. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I hope people at home, I hope I didn't screw up too much. A little bit. Yeah. Only I know. Maybe only I know. Anyway, I always put myself down. It's a bad thing to do. I got to stop doing that.
Well, you're going to be spending some time with some folks like myself and Bill Nobes here at House of Robot and Trenton 365, who will gladly give you all the support and encouragement that you need to make sure that you know, as a performing artist and as an artist and as a human being who just happens to be an artist, you are appreciated. And with that being said, folks, it's about time for us to be signing off. My name is Jacques Howard. And for the House of Robot, we always like to say it's about justice, peace, and humility.